everyone, welcome to my baseline assessment. I'm Christina Levandowski, and I'm here to talk about my prior experiences as a PM and where I'm currently at now, so I can look back on it and learn from it, see how much I've grown at the end of the course. So my most recent experience as a project manager was running an engineering academy at Camp Pendleton for the United States Air Force Auxiliary. So that was both exhilarating and terrifying at the same time. We were a 100-person group staying on base for 14 days. So that was pretty exciting. There were a lot of different quality criteria that I had to meet for that and speak with the other base commanders about and make sure that everything was squared away. So we did a lot of risk management prior. Basically, we have something called operational risk management where we sit down, lay out all the possible things that could go wrong and plan around them, buy supplies for them, however we can to fix them ahead of time. Even if we don't end up needing it, it's good to do. Despite doing this, contingencies did occur. We had someone take their wrong medication that they brought with them. The dining hall locked us out, and the base commander was gone for the weekend, so we had to speak to someone else. Luckily for me, I had communicated with the client ahead of time, got all the contact info, and was able to work it out so that my people could get breakfast, but that was looking pretty rocky for a minute. Then we had to move locations because the AC decided to go out on the building that we were in, and it was a 120-degree day in the California summer. So that was fun to work around too, but we were able to do it. We had planned ahead, even though we didn't see it happening because it's pretty unfeasible, but we did. We worked around it. They got a new place to stay, and it was even nicer than the first place, so it all worked out well in the end. But as for where I'm at right now, I'm on the other side. Very thankful I'm in my own house with AC. So speaking as to who I am as a project manager, I'm adaptable, I'm communicative, and I am definitely passionate about whatever I'm doing. I'm very intrinsically motivated, so making people happy on the other end of the phone is basically my job in real life and in the class. I find a lot of joy in doing that. So I have always been that way. Definitely some similarities and dissimilarities to my role in the class. It's very similar to the fact that I am always learning. Every project's a learning opportunity. Nothing can ever be so perfect because we're all human. We all make mistakes. So I feel very comfortable in the learning role in this class as the student. But I also see it dissimilar in the sense that Dr. Chandler is always available for feedback, and she's very accessible. That's very uncommon from my experience with client management and project management. Usually they're very far off, and it takes a lot to get in contact with them. It's certainly not something I should expect to see all day, every day, but Dr. Chandler has really been great about giving actual targeted feedback, which is what I really want out of this course. The worst case scenario for me would be to see like, oh, good job. Like that doesn't tell me what I need to fix. It doesn't tell me what I'm doing well in. So I really appreciate her taking the time to do concise and clear feedback. Definitely also I love seeing that the instructions are clear as well, clear expectations across the board as you would normally see if you're working with an experienced client. In my other classes, I have not been that lucky and expectations have changed. Clients can do that, at least in my experience, but it's really nice when they don't and they're just very upfront with what they need. Dr. Chandler has also made this class very much that way. Everything's clear, laid out, and it's up to the student to take the lead, which I really appreciate. So I'm seeing a lot of what I wanted to get out of the course. I feel very lucky to be here. As far as point number 4 goes, how am I going to succeed in the course? Definitely putting in the 20 hours. The readings are so invaluable to me. While they're not perfect, as Dr. Chandler was pointing out, they are a great learning resource, and I'm very visual, so I like to take my notes. I re-summarize them in a second note-taking session. That way I get the most out of them and the concepts into my brain. I also plan on really studying the videos that she provides, the interviews with the different faculty members, etc., because I can get a lot out of that. That's actual real-life experience. Beyond the video quiz graded portion, I can see what they did with their feet on the ground in the field, and that's really inspiring to me to change my ways as a PM. My goal is to definitely not leave things to the due date. I want to get things done ahead of time to further the trusting relationship between the client and I, and that's what I'm really working on this semester in this course. Thanks for watching.